Hello everyone, this is Sudarshan. Okay, now we are going to start with an introduction about the paper 2. Paper 2, the faculties, there is a separate faculty for it. Okay, but I'm just going to give you what is the syllabus. Okay, in introduction, what is it in the syllabus? In CA Foundation, we are having a paper number 2. This paper number 2 is having a name called Business Law. In this business law, you are going to write the exam for 100 marks. This 100 marks is completely descriptive. Descriptive based examination. Okay. In this, again, we are having, in the new scheme, we are having total 7 chapters. In this 7 chapter, okay, in this 7 chapter, your first chapter will be based on Indian regulatory framework. This is your first chapter. Okay. In this Indian regulatory framework, you are going to learn what is law, what is enforcement of law. What is law means where the law comes, sources of law, process of law, and then types of law. How many types of law are there? Criminal law, civil law, common law, and principles of natural justice. Like this, we are having some types of laws. And you are saying, and you are going to learn about regulatory bodies like RBI, SEBI, IBBI, MCA, most important MCA in terms of law, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, you are going to learn. And one more thing, you are going to learn about the structure of Indian judicial system, how the judicial system must be. This and all, you are going to cover it in chapter number 1. Coming back, we are having a chapter number 2. That chapter number 2 is the heart of this paper. This chapter number 2, we will be called this as the Indian Contract Act. This Indian Contract Act, we will be in the year 1872. Okay, this contains of total 9 units. Previously, in a old syllabus CA Foundation, we are only having 6 units, out of which the remaining 3 has been in the old syllabus CA Intermediate. Now, under the new scheme, they brought the 3 units and put it together in the foundation level itself. In chapter number 2, you need to focus more and more on chapter number 2. Okay. In this, I said you are having 9 units. Out of those 9 units, your unit 1 is nature of contracts, which are very basic. In your 11th and 12th curriculum, you are having, whether it's a state board or CBSE, you are having about the nature of contracts. And unit 2 is based on consideration. What is consideration means? For some students, for them, it is new. They not even touch that portion, or they will be in the COVID batch, something like this. But I will assure you, if you understand the concepts, our faculties will take care about the how you are going to learn the chapter, how you are going to present your answers. Our faculties will take care. Okay. Now, unit 3. This unit 3 is about other essential elements of contract. Okay. And then unit number 4. Performance of contract. How I am going to perform the contract. Then unit number 5. Your fifth unit. Your fifth unit is based on breach. What if I am not done what is said in the contract? Contractல சொன்னதை நான் செய்யலனா என்ன? Breach பண்ணனா. Breach of contract and its remedies. Next, unit number 6. It is contingent contract. Contingent and quasi contract. Okay. Unit number 7. It is contract of indemnity. This may be new to you. Okay. Contract of indemnity and guarantee. Unit number 8, the last second unit, you are having about bailment and pledge. What is called bailment and what is called pledge. And unit number 9. Yeah, unit number 9 is based on agency. So this 9 units is going to be a very big chapter in this material itself. This is the heart of the chapter. Previously in old syllabus, for law, we are having 60 marks. In currently, we are having for 100 marks. Out of those 100 marks, in the previous attempt, in the previous old syllabus itself, this chapter will comprise of minimum 20 to 25 marks. But in the new syllabus, we are having more weightage. So your conceptual clarity should be on your unit number 2 should be more rather than focusing on other units. And then coming back, we will be move on to chapter number 3. Okay, this chapter number 3, we are having the called the Sales of Goods Act 1930. They will call as SOGA 1930. Okay, this we will call them as shortly ICA 1872. Previously in 1872 Indian Contract Act, the Sales of Goods Act, which I am right now, okay, and Partnership Act. This all the three put together forms part of Contract Act. What they come to know, அதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன பண்றாங்க அப்படின்னா, this act will be become larger to make it for administrative purpose, to make it very easier for them. They will convert, they will extract the sales related provisions of the contract and they form one contract called Sales of Goods Act 1930. Again, even though after 1930 அப்புறம் என்ன நடக்குது அப்படின்னா, even though the acts become very large, then what they have related to partnership, they have extract, and from 1932 they formed called Indian Partnership Act, which you have studied in your 11th or 12th curriculum. Okay, in this unit number, chapter number 3, coming back again to chapter number 3, you are having 4 units. Total, you are having 4 units. Out of these 4 units, your unit 1 is based on formation of the contract. How to form a contract for sale. Okay, that's your first unit, very basic unit. And unit number 2, we are having conditions and warranties. Conditions and warranties. And unit number 3, the third unit, it is based on transfer of ownership. And delivery of goods. Then final last unit, unit 4, it's based on unpaid seller. These are the 4 units you are going to learn it under chapter number 3. Then coming back to chapter number 4. So again, chapter number 4, you are having called the Indian Partnership Act. Indian Partnership Act 1932. This we will call this as IPA 1932. In this, you are having only 3 units. Very interesting chapter to learn. Okay. your unit 1. Okay, your unit 1 is meaning a very general nature of the partnership. The very basic meaning, what are the types of partners, what is the types of partnerships we are having, how it is formed, everything you will learn. And then in unit 2, you are having relations of partners. What is a relationship between the partners you are having? And then unit number 3 is how I am going to register my partnership, registration, and how I am going to close it. That is dissolution of what? Of not a partners, is a firm. Dissolution of a firm we are having. Okay, this is about chapter number 4. You are having very small 3 units. After that, it will be easier for you. Then chapter 5. The chapter 5 will be the limited liability partnership, which is a new form, which is a hybrid form comprising of companies along with Indian Partnership Act. Okay, 2008. And that's all with chapter 5. Chapter 6, you are having the Companies Act 2013. Previously, it is Companies Act 1956. Now it is Companies Act 2013. Chapter number 7. This chapter number 7 is about the Negotiable Instruments Act. Negotiable Instruments Act 1881. This is a new thing which they have extracted from the CA intercurriculum and put it in CA Foundation. These are the 7 units you are going to learn. Out of which total 7 chapters you are going to learn. Out of which how many units you are having? Nearly 17 to 20 units. I will consider this as unit. 1 unit, 2nd unit, 3rd unit. And then partnership you are having 3. So total 6. And then sales of goods act it is 4. So total 10. And partnership you are having 9. So it is 19 along with chapter number 1, Indian Regulatory Framework. So it is 20. So it is totally about how much? 20. So in 7 chapters, it is an extract of 20 units you are going to learn. Out of which Indian Contract Act is going to be a very big act, and you are going to study. Your major focusing is on Indian Contract Act. Okay. So this is about an entire discussion on law, paper number 2, business law. Okay. The strategy, how you are going to crack the paper, how you are going to approach the paper, that faculties will take care. Okay. With this, an introduction about the paper number 2 is over. See you in the next introduction classes on paper number 3, which is my favorite papers. Okay, which some of them will feel difficult, which I will feel it is a most my favorite paper. Now, next discussion, we will go through with introduction to paper 3. So the students, those who are watching in recorded classes or in YouTube, you can refer it in YouTube, or you can have your in our Hari Academy, in our app, you are having. Okay, in our app, we are having it. You can get back to the app and for the classes also. Okay. Thank you. See you in another introduction video. Have a good day.